Welcome to KraftyLeeny. I'm Leeny. Let's start crafting and make it till we smile. Okay, we're going to begin by using this Dollar Tree wreath and some acrylic paint. I used brown, a copper, and an antique gold. I will leave all the information on the paints I used in the description box. I grabbed a handful of toothpicks that I got at the Dollar Tree and mixed it all in with that paint. Now, after those were fully covered, I went with the same mixture of paint and went over the wreath. I did the whole entire wreath. Now I'm getting this wire. It's like a vine wire. I got this at Walmart about 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure they still have it in the floral section. If not, I do know that Hobby Lobby carries it. I went around my wreath once, but you can wrap it more than once if you like. Like I always say, you make this your own. You make it until you are smiling. So after I went once around, I was happy with it, and I started the next process. I grabbed those toothpicks and I cut some in half. They don't have to be perfect. You want them different sizes, and you put some glue on the tip, and you want the pointy end of the toothpick sticking out of your wreath. You put them all over. It doesn't have to be perfect. You want them facing different ways, and you want them different sizes. Then I started adding some full-size toothpicks inside the wreath. Now, as you can tell, I'm putting medium size, full size. I'm just adding, you want it to have a different sizes. You don't want them all the same size because they are thorns. See how beautiful? Our toothpicks now are thorns in our beautiful crown. Now I'm just doing some touch-ups. I did add some more of the thorns, the toothpicks, to the back of the wreath and more on the side. I did end up doing that. But you put as many as you want, and like I say all the time, you're going to get tired of hearing me say that, until your eyes are smiling and you're saying, yep, this is beautiful, this is perfect. That's what you want. So now I'm getting one of these chopsticks, and I'm going to take the thick part off. Be careful because it does fly, see? And I just started painting it with the same paint that I used for the toothpicks and the crown, our thorns in our crown. And I'm just painting the entire thing. I get the tip where it's pointy. I added some glue and I put it right in the center of the bottom of my wreath, my crown. I put quite a bit of glue there so it doesn't go anywhere, to make sure it sticks. Yes, I am impatient, and as you can tell by my hands, I have paint all over it. I didn't wait for it to dry. Please let it dry before you do the next process. I did paint where the glue was so it wasn't so noticeable. Now I got 2x4s. You can use a 4x4 and just cut it into a block. I got two 2x4s. My handsome devil cut them in half. I will leave the sizes in my description box, what he had cut, the size. So I glued them both together, my 2x4s, with glue and hot glue and wood glue. I would suggest that if you're doing this method so it sticks really well. And now I'm getting these tumbler blocks from the Dollar Tree, and I just started adding them to the bottom. I left on the corners, I leave a little bit out more so I can glue them and they touch together, as you can tell. And then I put one sideways and one flat, one sideways and one flat. I just did that whole process to each end, and I did this on both sides. See how they are? And I did it, like I said, on both sides. There you go. So now I'm getting my Waverly plaster chalk paint, and I'm going to paint the whole entire thing. It would look so pretty stained. You could even have just stained it, or you can just paint the top and leave the bottom and stain the bottom. So many ways you can do this. I chose to paint the entire thing, but like I said, so many ways that you can paint it. So now I'm adding more tumbler blocks, and I'm just going to make a rectangle out of these tumbler blocks. I love these things. You get them at the Dollar Tree, and there's so much you can do with them. So many DIYs with these tumbler blocks. So now I'm just adding glue to each end and putting that together. This is going to be for the top of my block. So now I'm going to add 4 more, and I'm just going to lay them sideways on my little rectangle. Make sure you put enough glue on each end so it sticks really well. Press down firmly so it holds tightly. I had to put more glue on this one so it holds tight. If you have wood glue, I would suggest using wood glue along with hot glue just to make it stick really tight. But after it was completely done and I used enough of the hot glue on each end, it wasn't going anywhere, so it worked just fine for me. And there's my top all done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint with the Waverly plaster paint, chalk paint, the whole entire thing. I did not do the bottom because we're not going to see the bottom. I just did the sides, the inside, and all around. And the top. And the top. Please leave me a comment below and let me know if you guys like this kind of DIYs and projects, and if you would like to see me make more of them. I did use my Cricut for the words on my block. Such a beautiful quote. With a crown of thorns, he became my king forever. I thought that was perfect and beautifully worded for what I'm making for my crown. I thought it was gorgeous. So now I'm just getting some sandpaper that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I want it to look withered. So I just went along and lightly sanded it all the way around. You can use stickers, or you can use your printer and print out a quote, or you can use stickers. I know Walmart and Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree carries letters, and you can put something in the front. So my handsome devil, as you've seen, drilled a hole in the center. And now I'm adding, yes, my top. Oh, so pretty. Put some pressure on it. And there's my top. I'm going to add some hot glue in that hole that my handsome devil drilled. And I'm going to put my chopstick, not popsicle stick, sorry guys, my chopstick in there. And it fit perfectly. I am going to add some more hot glue all around it inside there, just so it doesn't go nowhere. I want to make sure that it's going to last me some time. Beautiful project. beautiful for Easter. It's a lovely gift for Easter for somebody, or if you want to make it for yourself, it's gorgeous. This is a piece I'm probably going to keep out all year round, not just for Easter. I will leave it out all year round. I absolutely fell in love with this. I believe this is going to be one of my favorites, definitely for 2021. Oh, my eyes were smiling when I was done. My heart was so warm, and I absolutely loved it. So now I'm getting Mod Podge, and I'm just going to go over the whole entire thing with Mod Podge. You know, Miss KraftyLeeny, I love my Mod Podge. So now I'm getting this nautical rope from the Dollar Tree. This is optional. You don't have to do this, but I wanted it for the seam of where I glued my 2x4s. And I'm just going to put some glue from the top to the bottom. I do not measure. I know I'm naughty. I did not measure. I do this by eyeballing it. I know some of you probably hate that I do that. I'm sorry, but that's how I do things. So I just cut a piece and put it right in that seam, and it fit perfectly in there. Put a lot of glue. Yes, I did. And then I just pressed it right in that seam line. If you have a 4x4 and you're using, and you don't have that line, you can just put your rope right there on the side still, or you don't have to. You can leave it, and you could have did your blocks all the way around also. Different ways, right? Oh, look at that. It's so gorgeous. I'm so in love with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I do. Oh my goodness. Please give me that thumbs up. It helps my channel grow, and it lets me know that you like what I'm doing. I did not say in the beginning, welcome if you're returning. Thank you so much. I love you so much for visiting me again. And if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much to you too. I hope you enjoyed my KraftyLeeny World, and will subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell. It'll notify you every time I upload a new video. Well, it was my pleasure crafting with you all. Till next time, guys. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others.